Welcome to Figure Feedback. My name is Jeremy. Today we're going to be going over everything that we know about the upcoming Anycubic Kobra 3 Combo FDM printer, as well as the Photon Mono M7 Pro resin printer. Now, Anycubic's been dropping hints for what seems like weeks now, and although we still don't have all the information that I think we should know about these two printers yet, they did drop a little bit of more information today. So I'm going to be going over some of the things that they announced last week and then some of the things that they announced today, which is the 22nd of April. Let's take a look at their Instagram page, where we now know what the price is going to be for the M7 Pro, and we get a ballpark of what the price is going to be for the Kobra 3 combo. Now, for the M7 Pro, they got an early bird surprise. So if you buy it early, you're going to save a lot of money. The MSRP is going to be $669, but it's going to be $499 with this early bird special when you pay a $30 deposit, and that's going to be good from April 22nd to May 6th, and then afterwards from May 7th to May 9th, that's going to be the early bird super value offer, where they're going to give you 4 free gifts that they say that are worth $99 with a complete payment. So we're going to take a look at the page for that in a second. But then we also have the Kobra 3 combo that comes with the new Kobra 3 printer, as well as their new multicolor filament sensor, and we don't know what the price is going to be yet. But we do know that the official price is $549, but the pre-order price is going to be less than that. It's going to be $400 and something, and the pre-sale is going to go live on May the 7th. They're also throwing like a little contest here where you can actually win some stuff. So they're saying that if you can guess the pre-sale price, you can win exclusive prizes. Okay, so it says subscribe today and you can be one of 30 lucky winners to receive an Anycubic Kobra 3 combo for free. And then you go to this link here. I'll throw this link up in the description so you can go to it directly from there. And yeah, so that's what we know about this price so far, which seems to be a pretty decent price for the printer and the multicolor filament box as well. So what do you think the price is going to be? Think it's going to be $499 like the resin printer? Maybe $449? You know, if I had to guess, I would say that the price on this is going to be, I'm going to say $479. That's my guess for this Kobra 3 combo. $479 for the pre-order price. So we'll see how close I get. Now let's take a look at a little bit more information about these two printers. And let's start with the Photon Mono 7 Pro. I'm going to take a look at the product page, but I do want to tell you right now that the build volume for this resin printer is going to be 223 by 126 by 230 millimeters, because they don't actually list that on the product page for some reason, but it was in a graphic that was in a photo on Facebook. So that's the build volume for that. But now let's take a look at the product page. And some of the specs for this printer, take a look at this price. They have listed between $499 and $1,041, 130 millimeters an hour, print speed, 14K resolution, auto adaptive technology, and control heating. That heating is very, very good for a resin printer. It's one of those things that should be a standard feature going forward all across the board. We got auto resin refill and withdrawal and intelligent workflow assist printing. And as you see here, this is where the early bird pricing is available right now. You're going to get free gifts worth $99, which includes 1 kilogram of resin, a high-speed resin, and 2 FEP films, and then 3,000 pieces of a limited mystery box. And then you can also add some more accessories for a bigger price. So if you wanted to add the Wash and Cure 3 Plus, the price goes from $499 to $678. And if you wanted to do the Wash and Cure Max, the price goes up even more to $818. And that's a discount from the $1,018 that it would have been. And then when you scroll down, you see the lead times for the country and region that you're in, and they haven't filled out any of this other information, such as the specs, what's in the box, FAQs, anything like that, because when you click on them, it goes absolutely nowhere. So they have not filled that up yet. All right, so that's it on the resin front. Let's take a look at the Kobra 3 combo. So I gotta divert back to this press release that was released on April the 15th last week, because they haven't provided any other information besides what the pre-order price could be. But let's just take a look here. First, their multicolor printing accessory is called the Anycubic Color Engine Pro. So that's ACE Pro. That's where the ACE Pro stands for. So let's see what they have to say. They say it brings a whole new level of convenience and reliability to the table. ACE Pro supports simultaneous printing with 2 linked boxes accommodating up to 8 colors at once, with the added feature of RFID recognition for Anycubic filaments. It ensures seamless printing quality. But here's another really awesome thing about it, is that recognizing the detrimental effects of moisture on print quality, ACE Pro integrates an active drying function, distinguishing itself as the only product on the market to combine active drying with multi-color printing capabilities. Its intelligent side drying feature maintains filament drying even during extended print sessions lasting up to 24 hours, ensuring optimal printing conditions and impeccable results for every creation. So if you get this, it essentially eliminates your need to have a separate filament dry box, because now you can just use this to keep your filaments nice and dry and as moisture free as possible. And then they're also claiming this. It has anti-tangling protection to avoid mishaps caused by filament tangling by employing a clever parallel connection of 4 discharge tubes. Switching between colors has never been easier, no more laboriously rolling back filament inside the tubes, just seamless, hassle-free color changes that keep your printing process flowing effortlessly. And they're also saying that it has minimized waste. So yeah, that's pretty great. I do know that one of the biggest complaints about the Bamboo Lab AMS is that it can produce a fair amount of waste, and a lot of people really don't like being that wasteful. So it'll be interesting to see how much less waste this ACE Pro can do, while at the same time, you know, still producing some nice smooth, even color transitions and just making the whole multicolor printing process a lot easier. Not that it's super difficult now, but you know, easier is always better. Now, as for the printer itself, the Kobra 3, here's the build volume. It's not particularly large. It's 250 by 250 by 260. I'll say that this is definitely more standard size. So even though they say it's bigger than its predecessor, it's not bigger than some of its competitors on the market, you know, like the Bamboo Lab A1, which is like 256 squared. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. And it also has a speed of 600 millimeters per second. They say that it's printing at a speed of 600 millimeters per second, but it also has accelerometers, vibration compensators, and flow control mechanisms. Sure, okay. It's going to be running not Clipper, but it's running on fully optimized firmware Kobra OS. Say this firmware boasts enhanced computing power and lightning fast motor response, allowing for precise movements and filaments extrusions. And it says thanks to its built-in accelerometer module, it can detect resonance frequencies of the X and Y axis, making intelligent adjustments to motion control to diminish pesky artifacts like banding and ringing. And you're also going to be able to add an additional camera so that you can monitor your print progress, and also keeping in mind they do have a LAN mode that's going to be coming for this printer. So that means that you'll be able to control your prints and look at your stuff on your local area network, and you won't have to go through the Anycubic cloud in order to do that. And that's been something that I know a lot of Anycubic users have been really wanting to have, especially coming off the back of that friendly hack that happened a little while ago. So that's it. That's the latest news about the Photon Mono M7 Pro and the Kobra 3 combo. And the only thing that we have to do now is wait to see what that final price is going to be. So May 7 is not terribly far away, but I do want to know, is this something that has your interest? I think that this is a potentially very attractive price at being under $500 for this combo. But is it worth jumping into the Anycubic ecosystem, or would you rather pay a little bit more to stick with another brand that you're more comfortable with? So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, but I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Any more breaking news about this or any other printer that catches my interest, to be sure to let you know about it. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.